A football be medicine head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to because she's from Howard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. You know, I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate started a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from body to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not along with them.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of man, then he wants to persecute us. He doesn't want to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and found a resolution. I remember saying them, why y'all did this? You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah.
When we were there, the Boyka, we used to go to him and even feed Boyka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? He got a lot of gangsters around him and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest, we went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans, we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trickled, happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Waka himself, spurred into actions. There was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Waka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we amid these difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Sastown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act, not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
Thank you. So, again, Honorable Chairman, great. I want to say thank you to you, Liberia, who came out today. I want to say thank you to our motorcyclists, to our truck cyclists. We want to say thank you. Thank you that you stood with us. You defeated all of the lies. And let me say this to you, Mr. President. We promise that until you receive our petition, we will not present our petition to any criminal. We are aware that Richard 2 is a role, and we will not present our petition to him. To you, Mr. President, your people collected over 14 million from 4 million people. That is the highest level of evil I have ever seen in my entire life. We promise to provide toll for our motorcyclists. We took away the only means of landing rule. You beat them, you kill them. We have arrested over 10,000 motorcyclists. We are bringing our different police stations and examples. We are here to challenge you. Your mess rule is enough is enough. We are come to say enough is enough. We the motorcycle are come to say enough is enough. Amanda, thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Give it on attention, please. People struggle. Whoa, Joseph Brother, whoa. Boo, Joseph Brother, woo. Boo, Joseph Brother, woo. Thank you very much. You want to put your hands together for yourself, please? Thank you. We want to say thank you very much for showing up to the young people across the 17 electoral districts of Massachusetts County. We want to speak to you, to our young women and girls. One man who happens to be the Minister of Internal Affairs, he raped a lady. Today he's still the Minister of Internal Affairs. Francis Humale has not been investigated. Joseph Parker came here. He lied to us that you'll get multitude of jobs. Young people graduating from University of Liberia, all universities, no job. No program for young people. We want to say to you, we are happy today that we have come here. But we have come here, like the chairman said, to present a petition to Joseph Parker. If Joseph Parker does not show up, we will not present our petition to anybody. And we are emphatic about it. And we want to say to you, the young people of the Youth League, congratulations on your courageous spirit. Today, put your hands together, put your hands together for yourself, young people. They said to you that you are not going to challenge the ring. They keep here the parade with water cannon all over the place. But where are they now? They're gone. We challenge Graduate Common. You have killed enough people. You get young people in the job. But we challenge you, if you shoot one bullet here, you experience the consequences. If you shoot one bullet here, we reply to you. We are not terrorists. We are here to challenge you. So the big body of Maggie want you to come here. The big body of Maggie want you to come here. And we say to you, we will stay here, we will be around. Put your hands together for yourself. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Reactionary Tennessee! Reactionary Tennessee! First scanner! First scanner! First scanner! Rudeness! 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 Violence! 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 Disrespect! 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 Reactionary Tennessee! Amanda! Thank you to all of our mothers and sisters who are there in the ring to be here today, so the voices can be heard. We stand here to say we are fed up with the disrespect and brutality against women and children. We are going to raise our voices against the rape against our children. There are hundreds of rape cases that are sitting at the ministry agenda and none has been resolved. And the corporate are working scot-free simply because of government connections. Our sisters are sexually harassed at ministry and agencies. But today we have gathered to say enough is enough. Our mothers who are in the market today are facing serious economic constraints simply because we have a U.S. rate for 100 per dollar. So today, Mr. Walker, the women of the Republic elected you, and the women of the Republic have come to tell you we can bring you down. If you cannot lead us, you must leave. And we mean what we say. If we cannot lead us, you must leave. Enough is enough. Thank you to all of the serving special women of Ghana. We commend you for your hard work, and we say thank you.
Reading of the petition.
Cases in 2024. May we take a moment of silence. Every day in 2024, 9 women and children were raped. That is the average daily incidence of rape cases in 2024.
2024. According to the Nigerian Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, 2,759 rape cases. Is that not a genuine reason we are here for? Yeah. And an important reason we are here for? Yeah. We also remember the survivor of the King George massacre. Adena Liberians, they were killed and shot in Cape Mount County. We should remember them. So we are here to present Amanda. We are here to present the official petition to the people of Liberia. And we expect the government to get this petition from us. Amanda. We, the suffering masses of Liberia, petition our government on this historic day, July 17, 2025. We, the people of Liberia, students, Maka women, PNP rather, care operators, health workers, teachers, soldiers' wives, rock crushers, rubber tappers, charcoal sellers, civil servants, and everyday hustler in Liberia. Rise as a one voice. We stay united, not in violence, but in peaceful. Hello? We stay united, not in violence. We stand united, not in violence, but in peaceful defiance of injustice, hardship, and betrayal that have wronged our nation. We rise because our backs are against the wall. Our country is broken. Our future is in jeopardy. And our patience has run out. We're tired. Enough is enough. Whereas the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia solemnly entrusts the President, His Excellency Joseph Yima Boakai, inaugurated on January 22nd, 2024, with the sacred obligation to defend the Constitution, uphold the rule of law, and ensure public accountability. Duties that are the very pillars of peace, justice, and democratic governance. Yet, this sacred duty has been willfully neglected. President Boakai has violated the spirit and letter of this oath by enabling unchecked corruption, shielding wrongdoers, and dismantling the system of checks and balances meant to guard against dictatorship. Amanda. Today, under this leadership, Liberia is sinking deeper into crisis, marked by worsening poverty, rising inequality, rampant lawlessness, and the erosion of public trust. The suffering of the people has reached unbearable levels. The nation is bleeding, and the storm clouds of unrest grow darker each day. Amanda. We can no longer remain silent while our rights are trampled on, our future stolen, our democracy dismantled before our physical eyes. Therefore, we the suffering citizens.
To all of you, wherever you are, it's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here again tonight to do what we can for our country, and no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. So with God, all things are possible. And we are very grateful that we are here tonight again, and we thank God ever so much for everything He's doing for our country. And the only thing I can tell you and advise you about is to keep hope alive. And I know the time may be long, but yet it is short. Don't worry. There's a songwriter who says the Egyptian you see today, you will see them no more. And certainly is going to apply in this case. The Egyptians. The characterization of the Unity Party is best depicted in the Egyptian characteristics in the Bible, because they were after God's chosen ones. They kept God's chosen ones in slavery until they never wanted to let them go. And so the songwriter for the CDC who said, King Pharaoh, please let my people go way back. Little did they know that the real King Pharaoh was coming in 2023. You know, God can make some, you know, that's what I love about Lucky Dube. Lucky Dube made a lot of music. Lucky Dube made a lot of music. And those musics are having far-reaching effect, even to this date. Several of those are messages. That's their own area. That's why you see gospel musicians, they call them ministers of the gospel, because they use the gospel, they use the musical area to administer the gospel. So they call them minister of the gospel as well. So when you are thinking like that, you are thinking to realities that you may think may exist now. Yes, you are speaking to what you may have perceived now, but some people, they are gifted to the extent that songs that they may make now for current day reality will still have a significant impact in years to come. So CDC first term, when they were coming, they made a song, King Pharaoh let the children go, blah, 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 all those kind of things. There's the real Pharaoh now. Because the Pharaoh is a male character. Yeah. So that's what's happening now. So we are grateful to the Almighty God. But one thing that happened in that whole story about Egyptians and Israelites is that they were set free. Not by their own power, not by their own might. It was at the power and might of the Almighty God. When God sent Moses, the chosen one, the Egyptians, the Israelites did nothing. All the battles that were fought, it was fought by God on their behalf. Unlike other stories in the Bible where God said, oh, go and fight, this one will happen. No. When it came to these Israelites, their story is a unique story that has to do with them fighting no battle. God said, I will shoulder everything. If you're hungry, call on me. I will give it to you. Until you say, go look for food, you will find it. No. When you're hungry, just call my name, you will get it. That's why he got vexed with Moses. He said, when these people want to go, the relationship about these people complaining here and there is between you and myself. You got nothing to do with it. You can be venting anger at these people. Let them say what they can say. All your own responsibility is when they have said what they have said, you just come to me. And when I give you simple instruction, just go and do it. The people don't have to know what's happening. They will get it. And that's what God told Moses. And that's where Moses went wrong when he decided to strike the rock with anger. And that was bad. Stretch, not struck. Water will come out. These people, I want for them to know that they will pass through this battle with no inch of battle they will have to fight. I will fight everything for them. When God even sends Moses to Pharaoh, and Pharaoh brought magicians here and there, what did God tell Moses? He said, you don't got to fight anything. Oh, this battle, these people, they will be down there. If there's any battle that will use anybody, it's you, Moses. It's only between you and myself. Only you got to fight. And I'm using you to fight. They don't have to get involved. When God ready to fight for you, you are never going to get involved in it. You will never. Why you think Unity Party destroying themselves? Is CDC really doing anything to destroy Unity Party? Is CDC? Let's ask the question now. When God is ready to work, you know, some of these things when we are talking here, when God is ready to, sometimes you think God, when God said vengeance is his, sometimes he will use people to carry out that vengeance. Sometimes he personally will use the very people who are doing these things to just be with them. Do you think CDC really doing anything to bring Unity Party down? Ask yourself the question. No. God is saying that his chosen ones will not be involved in any battle. I will fight all the battles on their behalf. If there is any confusion that's supposed to come, I will place it right into their camps. Sometimes we come on the radio with God's knowledge and we share with you people, and you think that you can get away with God in all the thing that you're doing. Anybody who's in any field of practice, and you don't acknowledge the presence of God, you are doomed for failure. You are doomed for failure. And that's it. And nobody, no matter whether you go or you come down, nobody, God, from 2023 up to now, Bwaga fainting. Now the CDC made him to faint. Everything that been happening to him, CDC has got to have no role to play in it. Never, ever had they had any role to play in it. Every other thing that been happening to Joseph Bwaga is just bad. It's just God's own way of doing it. And say, look, you will not have your hand in it. That's the same thing he did with the Israelites. He said, you will not play one role. I will not tell you to throw one arrow. You will not throw one thing. If I tell you, say, just appear, finish, the problem solved. You're not going to fight. I'm doing a battle for you. I will fight a battle for you. I will know what I can do to them, and you will know that I'm your God. I want you to know that you are not going to have any part to play in anything that will be happening. That is God for you. You don't see God working? Oh, so you can just say that you look at you can be all looking. Now I can be sorry for the man of God and who said Joseph Bwaga was the chosen one. I don't know where the end. All the men of God. And I won't call some of your name then because you're looking too terrible to be sharing men of God and misleading their members. Yeah, nobody say you can say what you want to say, but you see, that's how God works. It will be clear path. God will create that path. CDC does not have America to go to America, say, can put sanction on people so that we'll get power. We got to lie. CDC does not have that. CDC, only contact and connections they have is God. CDC, only contact and connections is God. Why? Because their political godfather is somebody. Is somebody whom God had been fighting battle for. He doesn't fight back. It is God that fights his battle. His enemies are falling not as a result of him retaliating, but they are falling as a result of God punishing them. Most of the enemies who are falling today, they are not falling because he physically had done anything to them. No. It is God doing these things to them. So that's how God works. I mean, I will always tell you, when we come on the radio, we're not coming here to come in what they call. Now, why I play that song like that? Where does it do this? When they say, when there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. He didn't bring you this far to leave. What did the Unity Party people do? And they thought that by destroying CDC headquarters, they thought the whole CDC was going to break down. Ask them now. They are even more worried about CDC before. They are now worried about the CDC. More than the time when the party headquarters was not broken down. They thought by breaking it down, they were going to break the spirit of the CDC. Up to now, CDC does not have a structure they call CDC. But do you know the presence of CDC party headquarters, they feed in the communities? The kind of energy, the zest, and everything, people willing to buy their cement bed. Everywhere they pass in communities will rally this. That's the structure that they see in their communities. They physically see CDC headquarters in their communities. They were breaking down structure. No, like Joshua said, the party, the strength of the party is not built in blocks. It is built in the people. The Unity Party is broken totally because they got nothing else to do again. And at the party headquarters they're looking there now, and at the demonished one looking like that now, you see what God will do. When God ready, you will not have any part to play. God will make you to not form part of anything. So that it does not appear that, anything they see into to, oh no, God does not like that. You will see what will happen. I've told you people always, you will see what will happen. You will see what will happen. Look at the kind of look at the self-destructive thing that are going on in this country now as we speak. Anyway, y'all will see when I be telling you the teenagers, ABO, this, you're think I'm low like you people. Do you people see me like any ordinary men like your people in a country who can be passing around? They ain't got nothing to stand for. They don't stand for anything. They are just inside us. Do you think people like us, God brought us this far? And God can have people of distinction to say, look, these other people then they will be unique. This is it. This is who they are. And for you to just get around it is difficult. You're other United Party people. You're going, you come down, you ask any one of them from day one. You're going out there and say the AB guy, you're not going to say you don't hear here for nothing. Don't even hear here for nothing. People you get respect for you because they know who you are. You're going to ask them, they would never ever. So the only thing you can do to hurt me, which of course I like so much, and you think you'll be doing it to hurt me, but of course I like it because it gives me more relevance, is to be insulting. And I told you I will not cause. And I told you that one day I say I will not do it again. Because you're trying to change me. You're wicked people. And God told me, so no, AB, calm down. Don't worry about what they say. Worry about what you do. So I'm more concerned about my reputation being kept in tight than worrying about you people. And that's it. And I appreciate all those who presented the advice. And I appreciate it. Look, these people, they are destroying themselves. Look at everything that happened in Liberia. You can see it clearly. So some of our friends that are aligning with this government, yep, they may want to do it for survival purpose or whatever it is. Well, it's not bad. We can say we'll not serve our country. You serve your country, but try to stand tall in the wake of all of this. Do your best. And stay off these kind of filthy defenses that other friends are putting up. Because posterity is going to judge them. They will have nothing to say. They will just plead guilty. That's all. Because when that court opens in the future, all you will do is, I'm guilty. You will plead. You know what I call plea bargaining? Oh, plea bargaining is that, look, to save all the costs and things, I did it. Can you people reduce some sentences or something, or reduce the fines or something? Let me just admit. That means you plead guilty. So that's what some people would do. They will just say, me, I'm not going to tell you I'm guilty. I'm not talking anything. If you can't talk anything, no, man. Our time I was here, the people were doing the thing here, we're talking here. So we can't tell anyone now. You are guilty. So you are guilty. And in that way, they tell you, the word will say, then you have no moral standing to speak to that issue. Today, you will say what you want to say because you think your government in power. But your government is passing by. And with God, all things are just possible. I don't care how you people feel about it. We have tried our best. And no matter what the circumstances are, we've done everything we can. And we've demonstrated everything. And, you know, with God, we are very strong. And nothing has changed. Us, to the negative, no. You people will say what I want to say. But it's up to you people. And we will certainly get there. This Liberia for all of us, one thing I can tell you. Liberia is for every one of us. Liberia is for every one of us. So whether you like it or not, you want to do whatever is up to you. There's time for everything. So don't let anybody fool you and whatever it is, they tell you all sort of things and then you just buy into it. Don't buy into it. Liberia is for all of us, and we'll certainly get there. I told you people some things times past, and those things are coming true, and you will see it. What is this stuff? I want to share with you something. I want to share with you something. Let me try Prince. Let me see what I can get him on tonight. Yeah, Prince should come in, man. Our foreign Prince today in the afternoon. Prince was talking. Oh, Gaza today. I'll give you all kind of video about the women group that used to be passing around, and then they're doing how do you call it? The rape protests and all those things. Oh, it was on there. He just there to a thing, a power thing. And that was fantastic. I enjoy your show, Prince. That was great. Yeah. Prince, I enjoy your show. Yeah, I enjoy your show. Your show was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. It was fine. Because with God, all things are possible. And your show was fine. So let me just tell you it was fine. So tonight, I'll share with you two things. And everything still put us on rape. But you don't know me in the country. When I say I jump in on something, I will discuss it a whole week. You get a chance, I will discuss it until I can get the desired result I want. You know that one already about me. So if you think it will just go away, wait a minute, you're talking one time here and there. I can look, once I know that thing is very much important, I will give it what it is. And your president passing around up to now, see any motion picture here, and 2 years I was challenging where your president with motion picture, and see anything here. We are waiting for the 23rd, today the 18th, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. He's supposed to be seated at the UN General Assembly on the day that Donald Trump is supposed to be talking. I think the debate starts on the 23rd, something like that. The debate for this section for which he went ever since, it starts on the 23rd. He left from here the 7th, the 8th, because he's supposed to start on the 9th. The whole activity about other meetings, conferences, blah, 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 other sections and things. But I mean the debate where the presidents will start speaking is the 23rd. Up to this date, no motion picture we have seen about our president. You can show me one. Maybe I'm not on internet. How do you call it? Internet or international net? Okay, international net. I'm not on international net. So you see what we're gonna be talking. All of you in this country, you will learn the hard way. There's something. Okay, yeah, this is it. All right, yeah. So I will learn the hard way. 2 things I'm about to talk about, which are very, very important. One, the government of the Republic of Liberia has decided, you know, you need my historical code, a code of you gotta be talking to this so that say the this it has decided to there is it blah blah blah. You don't do those things. Really that one. Anyway, we are getting there. I decided. I very enjoy the lawyer. The lawyer they go. You know, to be lawyer thing, I found you. I can enjoy my man now. No, we will not a lawyer them. Okay, enjoy our friend lawyer them when they do their thing. I can just enjoy that. That's great. That's fantastic. All right. 2 things I want to share with you people. One has to do with how do you call it? One has to do with the government of Liberia shaming itself over and over in relation to this Assam case, part up against Fonatidem and the rape issue being played with by Joseph Boakai. So there are 2 things. I will just say them. Now we entertain others, then we get going. First, let's start out with the rape issue. Then we'll come to the Assam issue. So we told you people from the onset that the president of the Republic of Liberia is never serious about anything. He pretends about it. He makes fun out of the Liberian people. And that's more disgusting. I told you people in several write-outs on my page that Joseph Boakai uses suspensions to pacify people who may have had issues against his officials. And he will just tell them, say, I will suspend you. Suspend is the medium through which Joseph Boakai is using to let his people to go with impunity. If you committed an act and you resign, that's voluntary departure. Involuntary departure may be dismissal, may be what? Suspensions. Or in fact, involuntary departure is not suspension. No. Suspension is temporary removal. I don't want to call that, right? Temporary removal. That's in the Ase Yinebo's case, and the NDPL and that of the National Legislature. That's the case. That's the Supreme Court interpreted as a suspension. His suspension since he was elected, and supposed to be his suspension is an equivalent of removal. So temporarily, you are removed. You are paused. That's suspension. And nobody just suspends somebody in that form and manner, especially with this critical case, and not requesting that officer to subject himself to police investigation. Bwaka did not do that. They just said Bwaka has already suspended and Brian McGee. No. In fact, if Bwaka was a serious person, the first thing Bwaka would have done is to call Gregory Coleman. What am I hearing? Are you people that thing are hearing now? They were talking about they were talking about rape issue here. Then you know the rape issue now something for us to play with. I don't want. So why you do it? You say sitting down, you doing all of these things passing around. The scene where you are giving instructions to Gregory Coleman to go to Fonatine House to go arrest them. The scene where you get instructions to Gregory Coleman to go flog people in the streets. The scene where you get instructions to Gregory Coleman to bring in drugs in this country. The scene where you get instructions to Gregory Coleman to be in the business of terrorizing people at Vera Farms. That the same way you're supposed to have given him instruction and say, what I want you to do, you arrest that man and put him in jail. Then I will follow it up with suspension. I will follow it up with suspension. Because the moment that action is taken by the police, it obviously empowers the president or it brings him to a position and say, look, this man is already under arrest. He can't still be holding his position. He is suspended. That means his voluntary departure or his voluntary absence from work, because he volunteered. Leave of absence is volunteer act, right? So he volunteered, right, to ask for that absence. So immediately he is suspended, his voluntary act now becomes involuntary. By virtue of that suspension now changes his voluntary request to involuntary absence from work, because you are suspended. When you are suspended, you involuntarily absent yourself from work. Absent from work. Not absent yourself. Now we're going to absent from work. You are arresting, I will follow it up with suspension, because he can be arrested and going through this investigation. Then I am still keeping him here. The man is not arrested, even up to this date, because Joseph Bwaka wants to play fun out of this whole thing. His religious community, Brian McGee woman is attached to his spiritual advisor or whatever it is. All these people are interplay in these things then, and what happening? Bwaka is not taking any decisive action. Look, why when it comes to opposition, then Bwaka can treat some of the suspensions differently. When he won't take people who worked on a WIA administration, who holds tenure positions, when he want to take them off jobs, he will use that suspension, but give the suspension of more weight as though it's a dismissal. Take them from their tenure positions and at the same time suspend them. That is how Bwaka treats it. And subject them to investigation. That's how Bwaka does it. In this one, Bwaka doesn't do it. Now you want for us to sit down. They will say, oh yeah, Bwaka serious man. Bwaka serious man. We should let Bwaka to be serious man. Bwaka serious man. Bwaka is not serious man. Bwaka is not a serious man. You see what's happening now in this country? Sarah Joy Maggie has up, my brother. Yeah, I will send you that something for you to see whether you can help me with that stuff. Yeah, just remove your text. Yeah, that you said. Bwaka is not a serious man. So what is the issue? You want to sit down, the men stay flying around, and then you see people protesting. And then no one of your police RG was sitting and talking part of trash yesterday. We agreed. that the police force, they have all right before they even go through real thorough, because you don't be thorough investigation and be able to present their case. They should do lots and lots of work, such as DNA sampling, so that when you come to the press, you can give a verbal report. Like in some instances, they will tell you, say, we grabbed the man, and the man committed a murder. All of our DNA samples have pointed to this man. That's how the police will do it before they even go for trial. They will tell you, say, we are very sure. The prosecution will tell you. In fact, they will tell you clearly that this is it. We have already gotten this man. All of the DNA samples, because they must have done all those things before. This is not the case with this issue about rape. No. So you see some of the problems we have been talking about. You're saying, oh, this, that, here, and there. You say, but that's serious, man. Oh, if I made that suspended man now, but that suspended man, is the man arrested? So Boga suspended man leaves the country and go by business. What impact, what effect had that done? You think Boga then will use propaganda or whatever it is to run this country? Is he a very serious man? No. This is an allegation of rape, and we know how it is treated. The man is flying around. We are not even sure that he's here. Look, I'm still challenging the Liberia National Police. The way Gregory spoke yesterday, something fishy smells around his statement. That man is not here. They don't have him. Now, why I'm really smelling something fishy around it. These UP boys, I know them. These UP boys, let me tell you the category of people the UP people like. They like gay team business. They like lesbian team business. So as a result, why you see most of our young girls, they're not giving them money nowadays, because they are chasing after their fellow men and doing Bob better thing. How do you know the party putting and behave? They can do Bob better thing. That's how they perform. That's how they do things. So when they not get a Bob better thing, getting those small children and 14-year-old virgin there and virgin nursing there is an equivalent of Bob better thing. That's what they will go for. That's what they are noted for doing. So you will see most of your young boys be watching out for them too. These guys will destroy all of them. These guys, they are very terrible. These Unity Party guys, they are destroyers. And that's what they are capable of doing. And they are noted for that. And some of us, when we sit, we look at these things, we just ask you a question, right? As to whether this is the kind of Liberia that you wanted for yourself. The guys are bad. Very terrible. The man is out there flying around. Bugger say I suspend. No. Bugger, you have to tell Gregory Kuma, why is this man stay outside, Gregory? Why is this man stay outside? Grab the man and have the man be in police custody. I will suspend him. So they have no. That is what you Bugger are supposed to have done. The incident came up. The man even said, could you imagine, the man placed you on notice, Joseph Walker. They said, the man asked for leave of absence. The man asked you for leave of absence. He brought it to your notice because Ko Bangalu then said, they will forward your leave of absence to the president. Now, the president is aware of that. The president was on notice that this man is being investigated for rape. And the president is allowing that man flying around. Because people protesting all over, people causing noise everywhere. Here and there, he jump out and say, when I put a suspension on, they will just leave it. I won't leave it like that. Oh man, let me tell you something. We don't just leave things like that. We don't leave things like that. No. So whatever you are doing to this country, do it. It's up to you, Chief. You are now the president of the Republic of Liberia. People will remember you for what you've done or what you are doing. It is no issue. Right? Then let's go to the most troubling and terrible one that has to do with the Asson case. So, we told you that we knew the result from the X-ray that was done. And exactly as we told you people, that's what was in that report. That's what is in that report, not even was, but that is in that report. And because we've caused noise all around it, And the hospital is refusing to reduce their credibility to a bunch of unpatriotic, unnationalistic Liberians who care less about the image of the country, as I said last night. They have decided out of shame to say they want a second examination on those whom they tortured. And that's what they have done. They have made that clear that they are asking the guys to go back to the hospital for them to do another examination again. I don't know how many of you, these science students that are in the class here, please try to help me. What is the impact or the effect? What is the negative effect of consistent or routine X-ray on the body? When you do X-ray today, tomorrow you go do X-ray on your body again. What it can cause you? What effect can it have on you medically, health-wise? You won't be able to put the answer on here. You're the smart student there. What they call you put it up here? Because what I'm about to play is too amazing. I'm about to play the voice of Mr. Stephen Bro from the prison center. At the end of his voice is too terrifying. You want to cry for him. He said he wants, if he had any means to kill himself, he will kill himself, because the prison superintendent had gone to them this morning and telling them that the guys are saying that they should go back to the hospital for another X-ray. And you will hear him clearly on the phone and telling me, AB, the X-ray we did, the light is so strong, it pierces through. You can hear my voice. AB, I just want to kill myself. That man is screaming from the hospital. Moses Mazakwet is giving us some intel that it damage, it does damage to the good cells. You're about to hear, bro. Some of these things that happen in this country, their country are an important country, and we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. Man, I get down for your higher view. I get down for that, higher fear, buddy. We're about to listen to Steve, bro. Take your time and have a listen to his voice from the prison center. When you told me today, he said, AB, I wouldn't calling you for advice. I said, if it is my advice that you are waiting for, I think I will appreciate. We're out to advise that you don't go there, since it put us on your health and bad things will happen to you. Let's listen to Steve Bro as he spoke with us from the hospital today. You're listening to you. Claire. Me, I'm not here to come talk to you. What they call. You're listening to Stephen Bro, the man whose right chest is diagnosed to have damage, and whom doctors told, and they told him, say, when we finish with it here by Monday or something, you got to leave this country. That's what they even advised. You're listening to him. That is why he said they were told. Let's try to listen to him. We are not here for that fun you're going to be on in this country.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Stephen Bro.
Yeah, bro. How you doing, bro?
Okay, bro. Yeah, I call you to get your advice. We went to the hospital and the day I will check everything on Monday. And which of all they told all that yesterday they were going to come for us and do our orders. Because some of us our beating with the Ezra I be done. Then there's one to do other medical can produce the other one. There's one to kill all yesterday to do it. Unfortunately, this morning they can call everyone or that. Our Ezra are not sure. So we told the new brother, we is the distributor, we said no, we're not going there. They want to get, then they report it to the what? To the judge.
Well, why do we say I'm gonna go back again for another Ezra again?
That was for everybody. Because that day, brother, we left from that place. It was some minutes to 10. Then the day our eyes, everything. The doctor told me, "Oh, I'm going to recommend you and Eric with Tari with the other, you are 5. I'm going to recommend that you will use glasses because it's true. Your eye will be taken away. They are man because you know so much today my eyes I mean I can't see clear. I can't see clear, I can't read. I can't see clear. And, and the medical the eye cell was there, they did everything, and the medical doctor said so all the man on us. And your insurance that low Joe man. Just listen to me, money. The only thing you can do is that the torture you and psychologically.
Yeah, psychological effect. Yeah.
Fine. We saw go do it yesterday. We expected because of what they told us that they were going to call off. So yesterday we were ready. We were expecting a call. We don't got a call from them yesterday. Then today they just call us that we gotta go do new X-ray again. And my medical doctor told me that anytime you do X-ray, you drop one of your cell. So that X-ray, I told my picking that nobody go in there again.
Y'all go there.
Say I came from the other X-ray. My voice not clear. Say I came from the X-ray. My voice not clear.
No, y'all go there again.
My head just swimming. As I speak to you, I lie down, yeah. So they can't call all. I told them, I said, you're hearing my voice. Then I did the X-ray. They do all my body. I finished some measurable in my body. I don't finish too good. I will call you.
Yeah, you don't go there. I will even report that they're trying to quell you for second X-ray, which of course is not called for. Yeah. The first one, they won't give it because he talk about torture. They've been bribing the medical doctor, talking all kinds of trash. Yeah, and there. We got all the information. We lay out that what you see, the delay in releasing the report.
You got it? Come aside here. They must keep. They lay me down in the water, while they put the covering down. They must press there. If the way you must say we're talking, I said Philippine inside it. I said Philippine in my breast. I said Philippine in my breast.
So they lay you in the water. They lay you in the water, in the electric water.
They decide okay, I can't kill some more because no, about me, I tie with the pain I'm going through. I tie with the pain I'm going through. Typically, I tie with the pain. Yeah. I tie with the pain I'm going through. The thing I don't know nothing about. I tie. Really?
No, don't cry. Just what they call.
It's only near me for me to came and say I came because I tie pain.
No, you can't kill yourself. No, you can't kill yourself.
Yeah. I tie with the pain.
No, bro, leave it. You can't kill yourself. Leave it.
You don't get life over your own life. You don't get control over it. Your own life, you don't get control over it. They deny other people who go out of the step we in. We don't even check the step. They deny all.
Government is very wicked. The government is wicked. What kind of rebel government is it? No, I know. No, just bear it. Don't do anything to yourself. Just bear it. Soon, by the grace of God, things will happen anytime soon. I think the legal process is ongoing. We are waiting on the judge on the 24th. Let him decide the case. I don't know. Let him decide on the motion of our fire. I know, Steven, bro.
You don't get control over your own life.
I know. Steven, bro, you calm down. I beg you. I'll try to share this, but y'all don't go anywhere. I don't know what they're taking you up for second, because every time they do X-ray with you, it's battle. That's true. You are right. You can't just be going through X-ray like that.
And the X-ray is too powerful. The X-ray is too powerful. I just say I came from the X-ray. You hear my voice.
I know.
I came from the X-ray. And they're going to kill and then I got to kill them. I can't control it. I don't want people going through my whole life. I don't get control over my life. To open doors to go on the things that I work for her.
Wow.
I thought with the life.
Steven, just calm down. Just calm down. Just give us some days on top of it. Sorry. Just bear. Don't kill yourself, man. There's nothing worth dying for. Just calm down. I can feel your pain. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll get back to it. I wouldn't know. I didn't know. No, you leave it, Steve. I understand. Calm down. Okay. I know. Just calm down.
They book here from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. They do everything. We were there, we were hearing information. The police director will come here, and everybody can hate you. In the same hospital, won't get there. You get information, after you leave, they will come here for the result. So what can I tell you? What can I do?
Just calm down, Eric. We know, Steven, we know all of that. Just calm down. Just calm.
I just call you to give my briefing to you.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, my bad there. You're not going through the torture.
I thought they're gonna lie.
No, don't call them.
The thing I don't do, I just going through things. I just going through everything a day.
Just calm down.
I just call you to let you know.
All right.
I'm tired of.
Oh, you know, kind of.
So that's Stephen Bro from the prison center. Just about this afternoon, he called. All he's wishing for now is death, because living is no longer necessary. You hear his from his mouth. You hear him say it, that the government that's supposed to protect her citizens is reducing them to torture and killing them. This young man dies today. It's the government of the Republic of Liberia that killed him. This is how heartless Joseph Boakai is. Then tomorrow, when people want to jump in Joseph Boakai class and tell you how to clean it, you're going to be talking about you want to respect the woman. Does that man respect human being? Does Joseph Boakai appear like somebody who respects human being? And you see some of the things that can happen. And they kind of thing that can really get my cool. It's not, no, let me tell you, it's not people insulting me I really care about. But when you are treating people like this, all men like that kind of man you can be talking about, take time with the papa, you see that kind of thing? Human being talking there so. Why are we like this? Is this not compared to the rebel days when they used to tie people and then put lighting rubber on them in the streets? Is that not equated to rebel days? Torture. When last we heard about torture if you're not during the war? Where they will grab you, tie your hand, pull you behind the car, and drag you in the streets. When last we heard that? Is that not torture? Grabbing living human being, putting water, and taking the electrical wire, putting it there so that they will be burning. That man is finished. You useless the man's entire life until all he's wishing for now is death. Do you want for people to respect Joseph Boakai? You just think I really care about you people. Look, let me tell you something. You don't even know what people are asking for. Look, it's not about us. I don't care about how people call me names. Nothing, they don't hurt me. I don't get time for it. I don't have time because I signed up for it. Do you know how many nasty people have said, you have seen me, God back? No, I don't get time for those. But these are the kind of things that can make me to lose my cool. Prepare like that. Some things I really want to say that I said before. I want to say the pro-mark step to it, but I will not say it tonight. This young man, what if he dies in the cell one time? You can see it. He said, I call all my families today. I'm just trying to tell you, AB, because I can't continue with this kind of life. I can't. That the Joseph Boakai man gonna be flying around with that president, that kind of thing, man, doing to human being. He got it. Do they really deserve to even live? Does Joseph Boakai deserve life? Does he deserve life? I think I'm going to be talking all this, that, you know, that. And you see, when I'm ready to touch some of these things, you can see it clearly. A 14-year-old guy is raped, nothing coming from out of it. These guys are going through torture. And when they come back, they are never the same. of all the prisoners in that cell, of all the prisoners who have been in that cell following the war, this batch that just speaking about this Action case batch, they are the only bunch of people who have experienced torture, and they are in a prison. And we are supposed to think that Joseph Boga is somebody we should respect. Is it a human? Does he think like a human? Yeah, very sometimes, gosh, sometimes, anyway, the kind of place people like us come from, maybe that the only thing that blessing Joseph Boga, our orientation. Yeah. That's why we are where we're. That's why you see we listen, because our orientation. Why treat Liberians like this? You can know that clearly. For the fact that they are even asking for second report, meaning the first one did not favor them, as we said it. They tell the same hospital to go do the same thing again. So what are hospital going to do to defeat itself, to say, no, the first one we're doing this, what are they going to say? Or they are doing it to bad time. They want to subject, their whole problem is to kill some of these guys. Because if you are subjecting somebody to consistent x-rays, there are not much days between it. So if I went for x-ray today, tomorrow again I went for x-ray, the next day again they come back again, they put a scene light through me, it kills my cells. And they already know that most of the guys' body parts are already deformed by virtue of the torturing that they did. So what they want to do now, they want to kill these guys. That's what they are on now. That's the whole strategy. Because the doctor report already stated that most of the guys want to be leaving the country for medical attention or so forth here and there. Their eyes are gone. Most of their cells are dead. So they say, okay, send their cells are dead. What about bring them back again? Can't get another cell and they die again. That is what it is. Thomas Sabo was explaining to me, and you saw it at the judicial compound right there when there was a protest, relating to Kufa and stuff, them, right? When they decided to chase them, they carried them. There were judicial officers in the court area because they have gone for refuge. The guy then opened up a place and told police people to come and collect the guys. When they carried them, according to Thomas Sabo, they put them in a place at the police headquarters. Then you hear policemen say, "You think that your CDC government?" Can you imagine? You just think that your CDC government you used to have the one here? They got tear gas. They put it all in the area so that the guys could enter in tear gas. Why are you using tear gas in a closed confinement where those guys are? They are powerless. They can't do anything again. Why are you using tear gas on them? They put tear gas in the area and shove all of them there. That's small killing these people doing in this country. The entire police force, I think they got to really, any sound government that comes back to power, you got to look at the whole police force and check inside and really take some, and really put maybe announcement, even if you don't want to spend money. So rather decomplete the entire force, you can now put on an announcement and say any officer who can just get report about an officer, and then you get report on your colleague involved into torture during this period to this period. We'll try to give you some handsome reward because we are looking for people in the force to take from there. You'll get plenty of people. If the government will do that, you're telling ratting people then from the police force. Because the police force is terrible now as we speak. They are killing machines. So the guys are reducing after torturing them for them to die. They have now reduced them to X-ray torture. That's what they're going to now. They say, bring it again, put it on that thing. Then what they may even do it, you in the light is very what they call, put it in there, let them die. That's what they are going for now, to kill them. You listen to bro. Bro said he can't make it anymore. He has called his families and told them that even if he had anything to kill himself, he would kill himself. He can't live it anymore. And I bet the way things are going, we got to pray for them. The guys are losing it. The guys are losing it. That is the most terrible government ever in the history of our country. democratically. You listen to Deacon Kara when they're giving their testimony about people keeping their instake, how they put back up Matthew, their instake. The level of torture that they are doing to these people, it never happened during that time. The two-way party period. No. Our country, you see what's happening? They don't want that report out there. Because it will confirm what the U.S. State Department report talked about. Torture. The report is going out. And it will confirm that indeed torture took place. You see what's happening to this country? You people sitting, every one of us, we are sitting and watching and seeing Liberians die. When police people go for you, you are opposition. They carry strange thing and they inject you with it so that you don't live long and just die. Gregory get out, all fools there. The kind of Gregory men are supposed to be living in this country. Does he really even deserve life? Because these are not guys who value life. Yeah, they don't value it. Why will you look at your fellow man? You won't kill your fellow man. Do you really? Why may you think that life is by far better? Your life is by far better than that man's life. If you don't value my life, what may you think your own life is valued? Gregory, you and your Joseph Boga pa. And all of you, what you're doing here, you're video. And the same gay man who used to be misbehaving on George, we had the same gay, very sick. He passing around. That one that was misbehaving, doing all kinds of things, blah, 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 all the kind of things. Oh, you will feed it. All the things you're doing to the Liberian people, you will feed it one, Gregory. Gregory, I don't know whether you are a foreigner, but you must just pack your load and then just leave this country, because I want to see the streets you will pass in for people. You will feel so rejected in this country to the extent that you will never, ever think that you ever serve this country. You have done your worst. Honor your watch. And then the justice minister sitting there, honor his watch. Then you have a solicitor. Every one of your line of something. We will remember all of your one. And the time is coming. All the things you're putting people through. We know it. And you see, when we are saying these things, we are saying it for the sake of our people. Yeah. There are officers who are involved in these things who don't deserve to be in the police force beyond 2029. Because you got to really look at that police force. The police force is done. So you got to now look at that police force and then look at it and say, certain group of people in the police force, because we can't keep you there. Because number one, when people see you in the street, it brings trauma. So we don't want your face there. So as a result, because that total trauma, citizens will see the police now and be shivering. And you don't want the police force to appear like that. So to make that police to look community friendly, you now need to take the terrible police officers with their gash faces, with their razor blade faces, tear on their faces, take them from them, because when people see them, they get scared. Trauma, because the guys are going through torture already. When you see those people, the trauma will affect you, and depression. Well, all of those things are likely to lead to death. So you got to take all of them off. Yeah. God is God, and anyone who lives in God, God lives in you, and will never stop talking for the people. Watch out. You think the country will remain like this? God did not bring us this far to leave us. When there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. And while I told my brother, I know they must be listening to me at the prison center. Guys, keep your courage. God is there. Let them lie. Let them keep lying. Let them keep torturing. This is a government that is only noted for torture. Bad thing. Wicked thing. By the way, with God, all things are possible. This is too much. So the rest, I will leave it with you. Open the lines, and then together we can look at it, and then see what we can do with it. And I'm just the way bro was talking, it broke me down. Stephen, bro, very much it broke me down, and that's very, very horrible. Very, 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 very horrible. This is terrible. Terrible. Could you imagine? Whole government of a republic that's supposed to be there for the citizen has reduced itself to torturing them. But with God, all things are possible. But I always told you people, when there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. Okay, so we are going to the lines now to interact with your caller right here on this very time. Maria Jr. says, I feel good being in class tonight. Thanks for the knowledge. Teacher life. It's too bad. They are suffering. They are dying. Or as Jasper says, even if Gregory Coleman leaves Liberia after government leaves power, Liberians will go after wherever he goes. A Valley Cora says, all of these actions for the government really prove that Liberians can stand up for themselves. Like other nations, 100% it could be right. Matthew Chulopile says, Liberian people can only talk too much, but can't stand up and fight for their rights. Langa Thomas says, so true. Some police officers, I know them. When our president comes back to power, he will show them. Okay, so let's get to the line with your callers right here on this very time. No rape arrest yet, while torture continues. Honor Joseph Waga's government. That's exactly what we know for now. That's happening. Factual. And we are giving you all that we know. We're not having anything. It's about him. Our friends in the building. Okay, so we'll try to pick your calls now as we are now going through. Call us on this number. On the orange number is 0772 239933. And the Lone Star, which obviously becomes our WhatsApp number for tonight, 086 304497. And for the female line, exclusively for female, 077798035. That's exclusively for the female. And so most of our mothers are listening. I will take my time to read this. 0777980375. There is a God to answer. You didn't bring me this far to leave me. Lines and enter with your callers right here tonight on this very time. This first caller will do. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello,
yeah, let's hear from you, ma'am.
Oh, my son. That message, that voice. My heart is broken. Yeah, but our police RG, I think they say he can hear family. After he turned, he shouldn't make the attempt to come American machine. Everything they were picking up from the airport, the same thing they did to Jovi Taylor. His time will come. He should find a different country to go to. Because at that time, I don't think they treat people like that. What? And then guy, he lose hope. All they pray for now is for them to just die. And you down there, your children here, your wife here, they're living better life and you're killing people. Oh my God, we don't expect this of our boss. Thank you, Amy.
All right. Let's just keep that in our prayers. Too terrible, very, very terrible. Someone wishing to die at this moment. Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
My brother, quite in my room, also can say it be a shire.
I won't die. I won't die, and they say, don't die, don't kill her. I'm crying my room to know. Just a Boaka, you know the party. You see the thing what you're doing for the country, it's what you're doing for the country, the religious leader comes to a church, you're killing me. You see what the government doing for the country, the torture the people, so the people crying. We don't know we crying our room. You see me? But you never will pay for it. You will pay for it. You come for it power, so you will pay for it for Philippines. That's your Philippines. Actually Philippines. You never will see. I can't think. I feel with you. Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am, for your contribution. Steve Bros. Call. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah,
yeah.
Thank you for that. Now, so I found for you to what's there. So you're going to pay that you was there. If we are not saying that, I'm not going to be there. When you're the papa, what why would I be there? You know, you're the papa woman. You will fall out of Baba. The Baba is that from a test. What you say? What would it be? Some go there, it will be everything. What you say? You broke the water, not place. If you want down the level. I said, who knows when you see? What you say? Just not home, man. You say, oh my God, what are you talking about? What you say? Why? If you want to that one, it's not no. You put it in person. Then about that, he's tired, not die. What you're doing in your hand? I don't know if it's not one person, for everyone of us. Well, when I go, what I can sound. Okay, Toby.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much. Hello, how you doing? Next caller. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, Papa, I want to
you keep the strength. You leave it. Your man will not die. God is there. Yeah, I know. And these UP folks in their communities, you see what you have done to this country, and you want to still believe that you belong to our party. Is this the kind of politics that we had wished for? Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
This is Teresa coming from 16th Street.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah. Eddie, I swear to God, the play our head in 2 hours eating. My God, what that boy was saying, that verse I heard. I know they are listening or they are listening. Even the parents of him. And let me talk about that baby case there. But I pray the God that God will protect them. Even the force in the care in that hospital, they must cause problems. They must not allow them to tell that surgery or whatsoever, wow, they're not taking. But then the Nigerian people, God come out, they come on 16th Street. God come out, they go on 14th Street. God come out, living SP, he was living Broadway. Everywhere he is, the family of their people, this man, or whosoever that fight for in our jail, let them listen to me. Let them make God come out to be paralyzed. Every one of them, let it die. Let the poor man kill them. Let that child be free. The children suffering the floor, eating my comfort. And I'm start shedding tears. You know what I mean? You're not getting him feeling. But Joseph Waka, your children, they will suffer. The one that was born in their womb, children, they will suffer. They will never live to see whatsoever they're looking for. It's hurting me. You know what I mean? It's been so wicked around. But come on. They play the air. You will not live to see the particular year or the 6th year of age. You will be paradise. All the people that they're chasing you, what kind of wow, all of them will be paradise. And what that, all they can be beyond beautiful racket, and then he died on the road. He was taking the for carrying to Kawe. It's just starting. What will punish all of them? Every reply, my whole heart for. Yeah, the fool said, my heart for and shed tears. Because of what I'm here talking. You know I mean somebody etc. Baby, that's what you us.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you so much.
Your contribution. Thanks for your contribution, mommy.
Welcome.
Hello. All right, so let me get on to the next caller. And Steve, bro, you will make it, my brother.
Hello?
Trust me, you make it. Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Lord, let's hear from you.
Yes, this is for the full farm. John, I said,
Y'all calm down. Y'all calm down. Your tears alone is a curse by itself on these people. God has his own way of dealing with them. He will deal with them. I know for sure. Oh yeah, and we think for sure. Let me get to Ben Yanti. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Evie, thank you for the recognition. I listened to the show, and also I've been following on everything you said, and that is going on is perfectly in line with everything that you say and going on. Notwithstanding, read by me here, I got the mother of John Yanti, our mother. She's seriously. Can you get that pour on, please?
Yeah, please pour on. Let me speak with her. John Yanti, one of the guys.
Hello, Papa.
Yeah, Mama.
No, I will not pray for your country again. The people, I will not pray for them again. Because God can send message to me all the time for your country that they're not good. You will come and sweep them away. No more will pray for that. That person in that chair will have very common. That man said, do not pass through woman. Do not pass through man. That the way we don't get children, that the way we do suffer. But no people there, I will pray for them there and there. They're good what they're doing. They're bad what they're doing to our children. Let blessed be to them. I will never give message again for the country. Before they walk in, God told me what's coming to happen in the country. But don't put a hand in the fire that the hand of boy. That's what I told him. No people they are wicked. Wicked people in the chair. It was better upon being in the chair that they said they put our people here. They suck people here. Well, I get it money to pay my way. Let me serve our people. After some country, I will back on the Yati. What my children, my son do, what they do, what the people children do to them. They can't, somebody come, then you call them to the court, you join them. Not yet they can't, they just keep it there. For what? For what reason? But the way I pray, I will continue. My God will pay them one by one. And will not suffer.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mama. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Yanti. And you know, regularly the thing you're bringing upon yourself, your children. I don't know, but it's up to you people. Hello? You just calm down. Huh? You calm down. You need these things. Yeah, God is alive. And every tear you share on Joseph Walker and his gang, they will pay for it.
People, so many people, children, and they call up and change and raise them up.
Yeah, too terrible. And Walker and his team, I don't know what you think. I don't know what kind of life you can live in this country. Hello.
Yeah, hello, brother Evie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love listening to your station here. But if I call to from APRC and I say, Romani, Alistair. But if I call to brother Evie, for in the morning, in the on the move on the station before I can call my station. It get to me 2 months, I move on outside in my room railway. I can't able to tell that for any talk. But the thing about people they doing that they say they must remember the thing that they bring people that they must remember for what they do. It's very wrong. And people looking at it. So it's very heavy to know what start of calling.
Thank you so much.
Always the same.
All right, ma. Thank you. This caller, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you.
Thank you so much. This is the official for the liberation movement, Nigeria for Oboko, William W. Ru. My highest deeply in worry tonight. To see the party people, President Boga would put thing that he was a good man coming to the country to face everything, and he said it was spoiled. To see him treating Liberian like this, maybe my heart is heavy tonight. Because Boga is an old man that's not being able to take care of people. An old man that you been through life or whatsoever. Then you are a seated to power, whatever more that remains. Nothing remains. The presidency is a higher position in the country. So why will you treat Liberian like this? Brother, come on, you have a life to live. You're showing it. They will suffer it. Maybe I have it hard tonight to see your Liberian. Children of Liberian, solo accident. Torturing them. In their own country, for what reason? Their own thing they did, they burn the building. Nobody, they're not showing them. They don't know why you're there. But then you're taking different people. You see it? My children, your own brothers and sisters, that is a foreigner. Children in the days, in the kind of country that we are in, you call yourself president. You're doing such a thing. Maybe you go to heaven, we don't forget what people are doing. Their children will bury. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. And let me get on to the next caller right here. Then we'll get to the WhatsApp line subsequently. And how are you doing?
Hello, Ibi.
Yeah.
Let me give you Proverbs chapter. Marcus Andrew calling from India. I'm giving Proverbs chapter 16 and that is 17. So 16 says that the wicked people, anybody people, they say that for they sleep not, except they have done mischief. And the sleep is taken from them unless they have caused someone to fall. Verse 17 says that they have eaten the bread of wickedness and drink the blood of violence.
Okay.
These are the attitude of United Partisans. 17 says that they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the blood of violence.
You're right.
These are the attitude of those wicked people. Yeah. So they sleep not except they have caused, they have done mischief, and the sleep is taken from them, and except they have caused someone to fall. These are the attitude of those wicked people. So let them continue. God is there. God will repeat that we have done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me get on to this one. Medicine Yadolo, let's hear from you.
Hello, Ebi.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you so much. You know, Ebi, when I listen to that guy in a phone conversation with you, it's so heartbreaking. This is terrible. That a country that has a democracy, a government that was elected in a democratic election, we treat our citizens like a rebel fashion government or a rebel government. This is against RCC rule. War crime. That's a war crime. When you torture human beings in such a way that they are talking. I just saw Yega Koliba post on Facebook a couple of minutes ago. Yega Koliba said the Liberian government gave 150,000 United States dollars to Greg Kuma, give it to AMR to change the result in their favor. And AMR refused the money. So now the government lawyers are saying that they are not satisfied with the result because AMR refused the money. Yega Koliba just posted that a few minutes ago. Look, AP, the people, their days are normal. And the Liberian people will expect those people to be voted back in power 2029. That's the only way they will go free. But those people, they will account for everything they are doing. The next government can handle them to RCC for torture. They can handle all of them who are involved. That you are near me. All of them can go to RCC. That's a war crime.
Right.
And the thing that's shocking is that the United States government, the embassy, all sitting down there. They're supposed to be pushing the government. They're supposed to be pushing the government. Even though they gave their report on the government, but they supposed to do more. So do more than just releasing a report on them. It's terrible, AB.
It's terrible.
It's so sad.
Okay.
For a human being to be treated like that. Human being in a democratic society. Thank you, AB.
All right, thank you. And Medicine, let me get on to this one right here. Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah, thank you, AB, for this is Ethnoca, and tonight is a reminder of the election night. You know, hearing our mothers crying tonight. All I feel very, very downhearted. But once you are made, you can try. But now our mothers, you know, it's a reminder of the 2023 election. But if Stephen Brown and others are listening to us, we can say to them, keep courage. You know, one day is a man to pray, there is a God to answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they will do all that they can. I know it's not easy. Even for the fact that you are being contained in a particular place, you are unable to move around, to associate with your friends, with your family. It's a drama by itself. So you have the report. So you have all of the evidence, and the evidence, why can you bring it? But torturing young people, what's going to become of them tomorrow? What will happen to them? For someone to reach to this stage, calling for death, is silent. Look, they just got to hold on, and I hope the defending on our side, I hope they are listening. And this is why somebody said, all of these things are happening to you, brother and sister, only because of CDC. So we can't leave you. That's why we're not coming in a jail to be there with you, but we are with you in prayer. But I don't care what to do. I don't care how to torture. I don't care how they harass us. The data in the past, CDC didn't die in other people's hands. It cannot die in our hand. Okay. We're going to stand, we're going to fight, and there is a God, and that God is ready to answer your prayer, brother. You keep holding on.
Okay.
You keep holding on.
All right, thank you, my brother. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you quickly. Your name.
Division 41, all
right, Sam. Let's hear from you.
Be rebel in the SC to find the war. We accept will be don't work. But man, to kill people in this country. I learn the poor against them, they say the poor against will kill them every day. But they're going to kill them. We'll get into it. Whenever there is no more man in court. Thank you, brother.
Thanks. Let's hear from this next caller, then we'll get back to the WhatsApp.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good evening, Ibi.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you very much. Ibi, I am Senator Mohammed, and I call from a Popo Kono, down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter community.
Okay.
Ibi, I listened to my brother crying, tears begin to run down my cheek. And then I begin to think about the following issues. I begin to think the very day when Gloria Musu's scout, who was found guilty for the death of Charlotte Musu, based on circumstantial evidence, you were found guilty and waiting for sentence. When the day Joseph Niman Bwaka took over and freed that woman, I knew that we were headed for danger. It is this group of people that are in power today. If you look at the rise and fall of the First Republic, that's how they treated our people. The people fed on the blood of our people. They put demon on our ancestors' head to take it for our broadstreet to bring it to Sonin Way. The people, they don't take us to be human beings. The group of people that are in power today. That's how they are seen. History is repeating itself under this group of people. That's why when we see our brothers who were dancing with them, putting it on their head, breaking today, some of them, they are living a destitute life, we begin to laugh at them. We told them, these people, nothing they will do over the last 6 years. Justice will be dragged in the camo. Maybe since 2005, Fanny, student leader Fanny, they were put behind bar for rape allegation. You ever hear about forensic tests? They drag the people, and today that boy is fighting for life. And today you hear them talking about we want to do forensic tests to see whether they meant and you want to do this. Why so? If somebody did test, the test result is out, then you give me 150,000 to subvert the report of the law. Where is Liberia going? Is this a good governance they talk about yesterday? And I want to call on the people who brought the people, especially Councillor Finney. Kanga Finney, are you happy today? I am my own uncle. My own uncle, Councillor Tiamase Gonglo. Are you happy where the country is going today? See what you have brought on us. You told us it's good to see the old man. Is this the old man you talk about? But this story will judge them. Thank you, AB, for always flagging the issue and making us to know what is happening in our country. Long live Liberia and long live the people's struggle. Thank you very much.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. And this is it right here tonight on this very day. How are you doing?
Hello, hi,
Okay. Yeah, please, let's hear from you.
Yeah, it be that when I was crying, now it had become a mother too.
Okay.
It is somebody just crying for this. To our people, when they say to say, "Papa, God, no, can be the best for me?" They see the and tell the everything to go now. God will pay them one by one. Everything that you saw on the video, you will get a reward today. I don't want to tell you thank you for this show.
All right, man.
I'm a following this thing for to make our job business.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, man. All right. So let me get on to this, then get to the WhatsApp line, get to the landline as well. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
My name is Manado.
Okay.
Eddie. Eddie, my son, I never call you on this station. I've been listening to you for a few minutes there. Just about yeah, you're telling director. I want checking. You're just showing your boss. Your boss, they are some people saying like that. But can't give our food. That's something you're doing. You're not getting your father there. You're telling your father. You're telling your father. They didn't do to our children. When anything happens to our children, they will eat their own stuff. They will eat their own stuff. I swear. They will eat their own stuff. They will eat their own stuff. You're not here for rape and I can walk for now. I walk by now, go to paper man. I get stuck. But they cannot keep on going to it. Too tough for us. Baby. It's too tough for us. It's tough for us. We're not able to. What can I president there? Why you vote for president? What are you not voting for the president? You sure? So they can expect us to what we eat. What we do to the mayor? You see that? What's all that? You see that right there? I'll tell you that way. Let us. Anything happens to those children? Joseph Waka. Anything happens to those children? You're a police director. Anything happens to those children, you're who's that? You're who's that? And you're telling me, someone, they want to be peace. So they're going to answer. Thank you, Papa.
Right.
God bless you.
Thanks so much, ma'am, for your contribution. We appreciate that. And the people in Negro Town or so forth here and there, you can find a way. And I will tell you how to find it. It's very easy. You don't need to come to Monrovia to show something to these people that something is happening. They are right there in your communities. You can start it from there. Good. Yeah, let's hear from you, sir. Yeah.
You see, this is the Unity Party way of governing our country. Remember, when they came to power, they arrested 23 grandchildren and put them in jail and lie and said that people who were fighting in Arico, they went to OOAK and they brought it and paid people to lie on those people. When the people refused, they freed the other people and they left 16 persons in prison. And those guys were in jail in that place there until when President Weah came to power, you were able to release them. But AB, let me tell you today, my brother. AB, if my brother were in that cell and be tortured, AB, I can tell you no joke. Look, we got to be strong and get the mind. That's the only way people will be afraid and say, no, it will happen to me. You not need to be afraid. You can do what you're able to do and go after the family and kill the family the same way when they kill you or when they torture you. Baby, let me tell you something, my brother. If you know what it is? To grab a group of people, Manasari put people in jail or that they didn't torture people, they had the junior people.
You think what the people going through that, you think it's a joke? Do you know how many pain that they're going for? My brother can now be part of those people that say that are looking at government official children and government official passing around. I will be the last person. It will be the time of my last day on earth because I will go after you. Forcibly, not even to say we're joking. I will go after you and your children then to know what the pain our brothers and feeling, what you will be able to feel that same pain. What kind of thing is this, Abby?
Too horrible, so bad.
You just looking for means to find means to lie on the people by all means. You go to the you your parents say they must go to the hospital. They go to the hospital, they come and report you're running, go in. Somebody not get mad. The Secretary General got family. The minister got family. And not everywhere they got people guy in there. You go after them the same way. And I can tell you, my brother, again, I say, hey, when Gregory come on listening, that if my brother was going to be among the people, your family here in Minnesota, the time they not hear somebody, they already died. Because yeah, we don't joke here. Time they not hear somebody, family gone. Because you're going to go there and just let them be in the gallery and open fire on them, do a drive-by shooting and go.
So that beg you just talking all kind of thing now, man. You control your anger, my brother. Hello, how you doing? Yeah. How you be talking all kind of thing? Hello?
Hey, my brother, how are you?
Yeah, fine, man. Let's hear from you, Leo. You be talking all kind of thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look, AB, man. Thanks again for the show, but AB, I want you to please do us a favor, do me a favor. The young man I called you, man, at least he has a direct link to you, but please represent us. Please let him know that the nation has rallied around to pray for him, that he should keep faith, that he stay strong.
Okay.
Let him hold on. That I mean, you are our direct representation. Some of us are far away, we can't reach to him, but please do us that favor. But Abby, you know what? Our Liberian will say one lasted so long. It's because of stuff like this. That war should have ended long time. But people who you did wrong, when they think about those things, they come back. Let's just talk about this X-ray thing. You keep exposing this X-ray. You know, there's an electromagnetic effect this thing has. The more you subject somebody to this kind of radio frequency in terms of carrying out X-ray, every time you do that, it affects the human body. So that thing itself is torture just by itself. So let's assume now this guy then go and testify wrongfully and say, yes, this is what I did. Does that bring justice to what is going on? And you are torturing an innocent man. This guy has a family. And you subject him to that kind of torture. But imagine now, if the wheels were to turn around, then that's when Judge will be the bad person. But my brother man, just be represent us to this group.
All right, thank you, Leo. I appreciate that. We're getting wrapping up now. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Amy. How you doing?
Yeah, fine, man.
Baby, you know, I'm feeling so sad, but I just couldn't talk because I had somebody was really call me here and we were having dinner, and I didn't want it, and it was sad. But I want to say to the people in Liberia, the family, can you people write all the embassy and consular in Liberia, let them know what's going on, and then you Google the foreign ministry, which we call the foreign ministry or the State Department. Just send letter to them. Let the people know what's going on. You don't just sit and say, God will fight. God say, help yourself, and I will help you. You guys have to get out there. Write letter to all the embassy in Liberia, all the consulate in Liberia. If you can send the pictures of all those that know that are doing wickedness, just send the pictures and then you call into the country and you call the foreign ministry and you send letters, you forward letters, because most of the embassy they won't take it, they will keep it. But you follow it and you go there, and when you can stand in front of the American embassy on the sidewalk is a government place, and you ask for help, you talk, you go to the German embassy, you go to other embassy, because they are where they travel to. You talk to Ghana that they shouldn't allow them to enter Ghana. All the places, I just sitting and just talking on radio, nothing going to go on. You try and write those embassy and write the foreign ministry. You Google it. You ask your lawyer friend if he is there. You please do something. Thank
Thank you, man, for your contribution. I appreciate it. Okay, folks, let me squeeze in my friend and brother Musa G. Brown. I think we'll be right. Yeah, Musa, quickly. Let's hear from you. Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
And you know, for the play, that was and I think about it. And you know, there are some of our brothers that are so wicked, are so successful that what these guys are doing to their fellow men, right? You know, you always say, okay, freedom essence. He said, the thing that brought all to the 14th setback of war in our country was because other people think upon the other. And what happened? Therefore, to that attention, small. We are working President Boakai. And you can't leave that you can't leave that road here. We don't want to see our children longer. Great brother, we thank you. This is about working your effort to prove yourself right. This is about moving. Thank you. Please to thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Musa. All right, so I want to say thanks to all of you for the time. And of course, I like it, like my friend and brother Joshua just put it in Joshua corner, just Jay, man. Jay, he says here, if someone commits a crime, take them to court. If they are guilty, put them in jail and not torture. We go stand back. Okay, folks, that's all the time we've got right here on this very day. So until we are back here, God's willing, on tomorrow on the weekend's edition of the show with Diaspora Talk. My name is Cyprian God sent we on right here on this very day. I've been there with you. Do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
We hear your name today. Make your kingdom come on.